Okay, so what we've got in this position here for your challenge is this bodacious Bodak fairy. He means well, but he can sort of funk it up. Okay, I'll show you the text afterwards. I've got it in a spot where I can read it quite easily. So, the bodacious Bodak, meddling, tampering, sabotage, which actually fits in with that and that. The Bodak, or old man in Scots Gaelic, means well. He likes to fix things. He drops down chimneys at night and tidies up for you. If you don't have a chimney, he'll find another way in. If you left a stack of papers on your desk, he'll file them for you, probably in someone else's desk. Did anyone put away the uneaten roast beef? Well, he'll assume you didn't want it and give it to the neighbour's dog. He's not the fairy who ties elf locks in your hair and makes bits of it stand out in odd directions whilst you sleep. That's a cousin of his. He's a bit of a meddler. He will tell you, if you catch him, that he means well. It's just that things never turn out quite as he expects them to. He feels that you should be grateful for his so-called help, even while you clean the metaphorical eggs off the metaphorical walls. And he is amazed when you are not. Although his feelings are easily hurt by your lack of appreciation, he is persistent. Nightmare. He will just redouble his efforts to be helpful. The only way to discourage him is to tidy up your own loose ends and clutter. I'm sure you know people like the Bodak. They helpfully answer your phone and take down the wrong message. Then they lose it and give you a garbled version. Worse yet, they give other people's messages from you that are not exactly or even nearly what you said. On the rare occasion that they do pass something on accurately, it is either something you never meant to pass on, or it is said specifically to the wrong person. The Bodak also likes to gossip. Oh! Hello. Sorry. The Bodak likes to gossip. Wait. Sorry. I love it. We had that other crazy sync, didn't we, with the volcanoes? Okay. The Bodak used to steal naughty children. But he's evidently decided they're not worth having. Yeah, good choice. However, he does pinch them in their sleep sometimes and give them nightmares. It is said that one can keep him away by putting salt on the hearth, but don't you believe it? He's like an ant. The only way to really keep him away is not to have anything around that might attract him. Tidy up your clutter, physical, mental and emotional. Starter reading, so let's just go through this. Someone somewhere is meddling, uninvited, in the issue. Here we go. It may be you, it may be someone else. See if you can work out who it is and begin to untangle the messy web that they have woven of confusion and disorder and misunderstanding. So much worse than our own natural disorder. It will take great firmness, which is lovely, because you've got the Emperor, to get this person to keep his sticky fingers out of your affairs, or you to keep yours out of theirs. I doubt it's that way around. The amount of tact, oh, here we go, look, the amount of tact, or grace, you use in sorting this out is up to you, but the Bodak type person doesn't usually notice hints. Yeah, bam. Bop. Remember, whoever it is says they mean well, but they may even believe that. It's very hard to believe that the Bodak's bad results are always just an accident. He may believe this, but you don't have to. The word sabotage comes to mind. If you don't want the Bodak hanging around looking for ways to help, make sure you don't leave things in the wrong place or dangle any loose ends. He might find some bodacious things to do with them. I'm going to read the reverse. I don't normally do this because this is in your challenge position. Actually, the Bodak is one of the brownies who mostly are helpful little spirits around the house. Every little once in a while, his essential brownie nature breaks through and he does truly helpful things. When he does this, reward him, or whoever it is in your life who normally gets it wrong. And just this once, he's got it right. Gratitude and praise are in order. Maybe he'll even get it right next time too. Well, let's not count on that. But I'm just going to show you the text on that so you can read it without me muffing up the lines. But that's funny. I just love these links, like, you know, with the gossip there. So that's the challenge. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave them there and bring in the fairy part of your surprise, or what is it that you need to know that you don't know. And then, because I've got somebody here doing some work, so maybe I'll cut off when I've read these two. I'll see how it goes. So the fairy part of that is Ilba the Retriever. Office of Unclaimed Property, Hopes and Wishes, Loyalty. So while writing this, I was having a little trouble with Ilba, not for the first time. I couldn't find my keys anywhere. He thinks it would be greatly to my benefit to be more organised and tidy, so he smears not quite so visible juice on the things that are out of place. Oh, crikey. Or he encourages the resident cats to hide things. So you've got... Cats seem remarkably willing to cooperate with these little bits of fairy helpfulness. Then I have to hunt and hunt for them, and Ilba hopes I shall be more organised the next time. You may have encountered him in this guise. When he has done something like this, my son observes he just looks at us with that "who me" look. My son also advises, keep your eye on him and whatever isn't nailed down. If you scold or contradict him, he just gets huffy and insists on having his own way. So you've got two meddlesome fairies here. This sort of busybody helpfulness is just one of Ilba's tasks. However, he also has one more important thing to do. He's a protector. He retrieves and safeguards our lost hopes, forgotten dreams, and mislaid keys. My keys were under a stack of papers stuck to the floor with peach juice. Not a place I'd have put them myself, but certainly safe from most key thieves. He holds these seeds of our potential futures carefully and delicately until we are ready for their return. Sometimes we don't think we are ready for them, or we've given up hope altogether, and then he may arrange reminders for us, events or people in our lives that bring back memories of our past hopes and dreams. When that happens, we need to look at them again and consider how we might manifest them into reality. So this is quite funny because that's sort of a bit of confusion, and this is a nice surprise, isn't it? So let's focus on the nice surprise aspect of that. Ilba is trying to remind you of something you've lost, a hope perhaps, or a dream. And with all these cycles coming to an end, wow, it's like you're clearing space for this something to come in, like manifesting something. You may have thought it gone forever, but he is holding it out for you to reconsider. He thinks you can do something with it now. The way may not be obvious, but his clever nose has scented a path, a potential opening for bringing this into your life. Sometimes Ilba may be saying that a long-awaited dream is at last arriving on the scene, and there is nothing we need to do but open our hearts and minds to it. However, we usually have to work for it. Another attribute of Ilba is loyalty. Well, there's a thing. Because, you know, we've been saying all along, the whole thing about very much about Sagittarius, the whole thing about loyalty, commitment, dedication, isn't it? So that's nice. Yep. There you go, looks like a smack cat, doesn't it? Okay, so we don't need the reverse on that. So because this is going to be what you need to know that you don't know. Okay, I'm going to leave that there and I'll come back and do the next piece.